Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends. They know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Broncos going up against the Vikings. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 4 matchup.
Vikings, Broncos, coming up on EA Sports as we get ready for today's Week 4 matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz alongside Phil Simms. And Phil, we've prepared for this game by talking to the players and the coaches. What do you expect?
Jim, just talking to the coaches, talking to both of them, how fired up they were. So if the coaches that fired up, can you imagine how the players are going to be? Their emotions are going to be at sky-high level. That means we are going to have a hard-hitting game. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Thomas is going to be deep here for the opening kick. Blair Walsh in
Son of a
position now
bitch.
to
All
get
right.
this game started with
Guess
the
I'm
opening
receiving.
kickoff. And with that kick, we're underway. And no return as this goes for a touchback. McCoy's taking the field now. This is his 6th season as a quarterback in the NFL.
Well, Colt McCoy, when he's come in, he has shown everybody that he can move around and make some plays. I think the big question is, does he have enough arm to throw the football down the field and can be where he can be a consistent NFL quarterback?
First down at the 20. Toss to the outside. Woodhead's tackled down after a gain of 2. Now that we have a moment, here's a look at the Broncos offense. A coach's dream a week ago as this team never turned over the football once. The Broncos from the 22. Woodhead takes it on the toss. And that's a gain of 9.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Toss to the outside.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Second down, 3 to go. Here's the quick toss. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The Broncos come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. They advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
First down at the 44. Makes the catch bounds.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch,
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
I want to say yes.
You want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
So the challenge pays off. The referee overturns the
Hey,
play.
ref,
Yeah,
you
good challenge
suck.
by the coach that time, Jim. The evidence was clear. And always, I think when you're a head coach in the NFL, you better have a trusted friend up there to tell you, watch the TV, and let you know when the challenge. Good job by the head coach.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
On defense nowadays, I don't care who's back there as a quarterback. You must be aware and not let them out of the pocket. Any quarterback in the NFL now can scramble out there and pick up some yards. Good job that time by the QB, and he gets the first down.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. As you take a look at this defense, take a look, too, at Captain Munnerlyn, who usually draws the other team's best wide receiver.
Captain Munnerlyn, what a name. Man, you got to be a good player with a name like that. That's why you, Jim, you always want us to refer to you as the general. I just refuse to do it. The Munnerlyn, really good defensive back, can cover anybody you want.
Second down and 10. Marshall's got it on a pass that had some heat. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air. Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Second and 10. He's got the catch. The Broncos offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway.
This has been a nice little drive by the offense. It started out in bad field position. Look at them now.
Broncos, touchdown. McCoy, his first touchdown pass of the season.
That's a wonderful catch by the receiver, getting his first touchdown of his rookie year and making that catch. That is the first of many to come for him.
The Broncos for the point after. The point after try is in the books. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. It'll be a touchback. The Vikings will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score's 7-0. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Going deep. Second down coming up. Peterson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Here's the handoff. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Peterson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Vikings get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. He'll throw it over the middle. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out.
All set to punt here. Danny Woodhead will return this one. That return's good for about 15.
The Broncos love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
A look at Julian Edelman right there. He's been less a part of their attack than is the norm for him. It hasn't cost them, though, as they've managed to grab the lead here in the first half.
Anytime you have a star wide receiver and he is not playing well, even though your team is winning, he feels like he's losing. So get him involved in the game. Give him some easy catches so he can pick his confidence up and he can be a part. And, man, you can go on and find a way to get this done.
Woodhead, the lone setback this time. Toss to the outside. A foot race to the end zone. The 10, touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block and a long touchdown run.
The Broncos lined up now for the point after. Extra point is good. Woodhead's watching now from the sidelines, having picked up over 60 rushing yards on that last drive. The Broncos getting ready to kick it away.
They'll take it at the 20.
The Vikings offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling. Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of 5 on the play. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Peterson's lined up as the single back. The grab is made by Rudolph. Rudolph's tackled down at the 15.
When you're in a situation like this, it's third and real long. Don't take a chance. Be careful and get off the field.
The Vikings get set in the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. It's the old counter play.
The Vikings trying to catch the defense by surprise here on third and long. They go with a run, and sometimes those runs on third and long work when you can pick up a first down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
Danny Woodhead will return this one. Keeps his legs moving. And a run back of about 18.
Woodhead, such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
The Broncos didn't have much to show for in the first quarter, but now they're trying to distance themselves right before halftime.
Well, you know, Jim, it's like this. You just keep fighting. It's like when you play golf and you start out with 6 or 7 bogeys. You hang in there because you know sooner or later you're going to make a par.
Green's tackled down at the 29. The Broncos call a timeout, their first. First down and 10. Catch made. And gains about 1. The Broncos elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap.
pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9.
The Vikings defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up. A timeout charge to the offense.
Should be an easy one here. The kick is good. How important was it, Phil, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in at halftime and change what you're doing, because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
Marshall's taking the field again, along with the rest of the defense, in what has been so far a dominant performance for them on that side of the ball.
Yeah, but you have a star defender who just kind of leads the football team. It is true. Defense is a team game, and everybody is doing their part, and man, are they flying to the football.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Broncos are looking good right now, as they will just try to keep up the good work in the second half. The Vikings are coming off a bad game, and they haven't been able to get out of that funk here today. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. We go to the second. McCoy's going to find his mark on the slant, and he caps the drive with the score. The Broncos land the first punch. Now early in the second, Woodhead's going to bust out into the open space. He'll take it in for the touchdown. That puts them on top by 14. Now 1st and 10, McCoy's going to find his mark, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 22. However, they only come away with a field goal on the drive. So that'll wrap it up for us here at the EA Sports Studio. We'll head back now to Denver for the start of the second half.
Welcome back to Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Jim Nance, Phil Simms, and Danielle Bellini here for the start of the second half.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Broncos defense trying to crack down yet again on the opposition, leading through 2 quarters and leading the way for this team.
I like the way they played in the first half on the defensive side, so make sure you don't lose that thought process and that confidence that you gained in what you did in the first half, and go out there and attack this offense.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
A long field ahead of them at the 10.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson. That's a gain of 6.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Out of the shotgun.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
This is 3rd down.
The Vikings get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. And they sack him on 3rd down, and they force the quick 3 and out.
We got to give that defense in front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Woodhead's going to look for space now. That's a pickup of 14. The Broncos take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
Green's tackled down after a gain of 7.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on 1st down throw Nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Marshall's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
3rd and 3. Did not get both feet down.
The Broncos know to win in the NFL, you got to pick up 3rd downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. 3rd and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's 4th down.
Offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 3 for the first.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 35. The Broncos turn the ball over on downs.
The Broncos absolutely got a little greedy that time, thinking that they couldn't be stopped. They go for it on 4th down. Here, winning in the second half, and they fail to convert. That's a big mistake.
The Vikings got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
The Vikings have it at the 34. Gains 5. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays. Well, you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
Now 3rd and 5 after the run. The Vikings will set up. The 44 is the first down line. Set up screen to Peterson. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. Anderson's not been the bell cow we're accustomed to seeing out there. This offense has been going to the air, and it has been effective.
You know, I don't know anything about a bell cow. What does that mean? Is that what you are? You a bell cow?
That's the lead cow. That's the guy you put out in front.
You lead the herd?
And everybody else follows.
Yes, okay. Well, today is not his day, but when his time comes, I know he'll be the guy.
Next time we go to a production meeting, I'm going to put a bell around your neck. I'm going to follow you.
Around my neck?
Yeah, you'll be the bell cow.
Oh, okay. A bell.
It's now 2nd down. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. McCoy's unable to connect that time.
This is a tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
Green's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Stands in the pocket. McCoy's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
1st and 10.
And now here's the toss.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
The Broncos have stayed with the run game today, and it's been a big part of their game plan. Woodhead's been absolutely brilliant and almost impossible to bring down.
What a dominating performance by this offense today, just coming out and out-hitting the defense, giving the running back opportunities, and they are taking advantage of it. Woodhead's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Broncos step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Woodhead's tackled down at the 45.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense.
2nd down and 7.
Flip to the outside. Kendrick's there to make the tackle. Broncos now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots.
Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter.
Green's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. McCoy's on the move.
They bring back out the offense to go for it.
They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. The Broncos had a fourth down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The kick is, it's through there. The kick is good.
We see it more and more. Long field goals by these kickers in this league now. They are strong, and they can kick it from a long way out.
Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
The Vikings offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest. You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the fourth quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
About a minute and a half to go in the game, and it's second down. Bridgewater's lined up, empty backfield.
Second down and 7.
Over the middle, and incomplete that time.
Looking at third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Vikings are going to punt the football. Danny Woodhead will return this one.
Waynes is there to take him down. And a run back of about 7. A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get into all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
McCoy has got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap.
Down the field, jumps up and hauls it in. What a job by the receiver, climbing the mountain and coming down with the reception.
Wow, climbing the mountain, that is a new one. What a good job. You're right. These wide receivers in the NFL now, they can go up and make unbelievable catches. And remember, you can't hit them until they come to the ground. That gives them a little more courage.
Now first and 10. Scanning the field. Makes the catch deep down the middle of the field. Well, this tight end is bouncing back. That's a big deal in this league, Phil. And he didn't have a good game last outing, but today a completely different story.
Well, he's such a good player, Jim, that it's hard for him to have 2 bad games in a row. And so far today, he has been sharp.
Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Vikings can't be surprised to find themselves in this big a hole here as we near the end of the game, as they have been outplayed throughout.
Yeah, everything they've done has not worked here today. They were bad on offense, bad on defense, the execution, the techniques, the discipline. They had nothing.
And they take him down. The Vikings signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. And he's sacked again. The Vikings with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before 3rd down. So they get to the quarterback on that last play. 3rd down coming up. Bridgewater's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Out of the shotgun formation. And it'll be locked. Back to punt it away. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Broncos offense takes the field, and they're looking to kneel this game out. How great a feeling was it to take the field, Phil, knowing you had just to take a knee and then you could celebrate?
It's the best. You get in the huddle, you can smile at each other, but the one thing you do talk about, Jim, make sure you protect the quarterback and don't let somebody come in and get a cheap hit on him before he can kneel down and end this game.
And Daniels has got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.